Is that it?
Oh, mine's not massive.
Mine's big. Mine's real big. Oh, that's not sinking. But that's a nice little cheek off a dewy. They're the two ear bones out of this Dhufish. Good morning, fishers. Today we're going to be going off Mandurah in the hunt for some dewies. Taking a couple of friends, one being Dave, old lifetime friend, and also Andrew, who's my cousin. Bit of a story behind my cousin. Lately he's been in hospital for a few months and he's been out. He's not allowed to drive, but he's allowed to go fishing on my boat, so pretty excited to take him out and get him out in the water. It's been a while. It's just one of the things I've been dealing with in the background whilst it hasn't really come through the videos. It's definitely something that's impacted me, and hopefully Andrew gets onto some good fish today. So plan is we're going to be going southwest of the cut somewhere and just hit it and get back in. So trying to get that lull where the seas and wind drop off for a few hours this morning and then pick up in the afternoon. So stay tuned and we'll see how we go today.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. 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 Yeah, I just wanna be great.
You're gonna have a drop? Get your rod ready, Dave.
No,
Get it ready, mate.
Afterwards.
Get it ready. Get it ready. Because we won't have much time if they're on.
Scotty wants his footy.
Yeah, got to get back for the big game. Did you want to chuck one of those on? Oh, hang on. Had a hit. Chuck that blue one on.
Oh yeah?
That's the new slow pitch.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to set the hooks that hard on those.
Yeah.
They're like needles.
Needles on a haystack.
Have a look at the barbs on them.
Oh, look what's on there.
Even the head, I've never seen one like this.
No, but look at the barbs.
No, just the barbs.
See how tiny the barbs are?
Yeah. Just make it going quicker,
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah. You don't need it. You're not catching salmon or tailor that are jumping out the water.
Yeah.
You know. Like they're all over. Like you can't really pinpoint them. You just got to drift. Once we hit them, you'll know. There's like odd schools all over the place. If that makes any sense at all.
Still want to wait or drop with them?
No, you can drop.
Sweet.
I was going to say, Dave, if you want to drop.
No, I'll wash your mouth.
Hey Dave, one at a time, mate.
Yeah.
Once I've
go.
once I've caught one, that's it. It's all up to you guys then. Just want to catch one and that's me done. Well, that's why I got big baits on, mate. Avoid all those peckers. Oop. Oh, something had a crack then.
I had the old mouthy where they like to sucky but not take a take.
Oh, that's not sinking. That's a big Dewey. That's a big Dewey, mate.
I had something sucking on me.
That's a big Dewey.
Good one.
Not that big though.
No, still better than what we got. That's good Dewey.
See how they come up? Now it's fighting, see?
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Wow.
See how its head's shaking for a bit there? That's a big Dewey.
I called that I had a good Dewey fucking tupping sucking on me. Just went to Scott instead. Oh well, could have been mine. That's good Dewey. Oh well, Scotty's. Could have had him.
I don't know, it's running funny.
Nah, it's Dewey. Cheers, Dewey. Oh, that could have been mine too.
That's a big boy, mate, if it is.
Yeah, I got a good one.
Oh. Drop down, Dave, drop down. Drop down, mate. Yep, drop down.
Okay.
I don't know if he'll be in the way.
Drop forward of the boat.
I'll come behind you, yeah.
Come over towards, they're running out towards there.
I'm just trying to stay away from the motor.
Yeah, they're running out together, mate.
Come by you.
Oh, mine's not massive.
Mine's big. Mine's real big.
Mine's not. I'd give mine realizer.
Mate, try, yeah. Yeah, yours is a monster, mate.
Huh?
Mine have the same fish.
Nah.
Well, mine's mine going over there. We touching?
I don't know. Pretty fucking odd. I don't feel ya. I don't like this.
I don't like this either. No!
Alright, have a look, see what you're doing.
Don't get near me for yet. I'm not feeling touchy yet. They're swimming up together. Could be Sambos. Circling. Hang on, mine's coming over there. I need to get. Hang on, are we touching?
No.
Hang on. Yeah, we are. Wait. Is that it?
Yep.
Alright, good.
Ready? Yeah, you good?
Yep. Oh god, it's heavy. It's not a Sambo. Better not be a big whiskery.
Still caught.
Oh, I got colour.
Oh,
Or was that you?
can't chili. Yeah,
Come on.
get a chili.
Fuck, it's a horse. Fuck. Alright mate, sorry.
That's alright.
I'll get round you. It's a horse. Oh, it's a big female.
Net or something?
Nah mate.
Yeah.
Look at her spewed up. Watch my camera. You still down there? They're all over the sounder, mate. Are you on the bottom? Oh, it's male. There's still more down there. Look at the sounder. I reckon yours is bigger.
No, I don't.
Oh, that's probably about 12, 13, maybe more.
Mine.
You on, Dave?
No, I can feel.
Oh, unless you've gone through me.
Oh, that's why.
Oh no.
That's all right. It's no biggie.
Oi!
Oi, yours is bigger. Look at that. That's why you weren't catching anything.
Yeah. That's all right.
Yeah.
Yours is bigger, mate. Well done. That's about 14, 15.
Whoa.
It's getting stuff sorted before it goes.
All right, now Dave's the only one dropping next drop.
Yeah.
See how these hooks come out easy because they're small barb? Yours is up around the 15 kilo mark. Look at the ocky speared up. Look at that.
Some bait.
Alright, these are all big males. Let's see, that's 90, so it'd be about 11 kilo. Yours is probably around, yours is probably around a metre. Yours is 90, 95. Right, I know where they are because I can see the drift line. So, sorry mate. You can see right there where it's changed.
I actually didn't even call mine for that big because normally they fight like share on this.
Oh, I knew mine was big. I know where exactly they are, mate. So we'll put you on them, Dave. As I said, once we find them, they'll be on like Donkey Kong. Oh, sorry, mate. They just don't like being brain spiked, obviously.
I'm happy with them any day of the week.
Well, there's more down there. There'll be a school of males down there. They'll be fighting over territory for the breeding season coming up. There'll be more, probably half a dozen. All this size, I guarantee you. Just trying to make sure he's brain dead. Oh, look at my nice white shorts. Alright, that's me done. That's all I wanted with one, and then it's all yours, Dave. No more, Andy, that's it.
No, you're not. Okay.
No dropper for you. How you going, Andy?
Yeah, good mate.
It's the biggest Jewy for a while.
Yeah, mate. Here we go.
Oh, that looked like. Hit it, hit it, hit it. That's big Jewy, mate.
I know.
Alright, let it run, let it run. Oh, you popped it. Popped it.
Yep.
You popped it.
That was a good Jewy.
That was a good Jewy, mate.
He'll come back.
Usually do. On bottom, let it down. That was a good Jewy, that one. You can tell by the wax. The whole whoom, whoom. Alright, lift it off the bottom. Usually they come back, eh? It's probably following you now. That was a good one too. You could see it. Hit it. Hit it. That's it. All right, now don't. Now don't lose pressure. Oh.
That's why I hate big baits sometimes.
Yeah, that's all right. They'll come back.
He'll come back. Good fish. Big fish.
Yeah, that's a big fish. Whatever. It's a big Jewy, mate. I'm just following it. He's like, you're mine.
Hopefully he hasn't felt the hooks yet.
He's probably taking the whole squid off, has he?
You on the bottom, Dave?
Yeah.
Back. You come up. He was a big bugger. Hard in mouth. All right, we're a bit. I'll bring it up, and I think you've got no bait probably. All right, so when you what I like to do is when you feel that wool, just drop the rod, let it swallow it, and then I'll whack it if that makes sense. All right, so once you get that wool, you drop it, then whack it. Let it eat it.
Num 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 num.
Yeah, you'll come up and grab it. Try the turn on it.
Yeah, yeah.
If you drop it with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they come up, they suck it in from a distance as well.
Sure.
Right. Well, we know they're down there, the big boys. But there'll be a few patches of them around here like that. But it's pretty unique, that jewfish bite. Like, it does that whole... You feel it like... It's like a... It's not like a... It's like woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
We're going over a patch or something.
Dave, drop it back down to the bottom.
Just make... Yeah. Because it lifts up with the drift. No, you're down there. Just got to entice him. Alright, I expected this to be over like that once we got those two. Where is he?
Unless he felt the wind.
Oh, he ran, so you might have spooked him. And if you spook him like that, then those can shut down. I think you might have spooked him. That would have spooked the school too. Bloody hell, you jewfish are a pain in the neck. Alright, this is where you hooked up before. Around here. Which way do we go in?
Oh, Dave.
Hey?
Hit him. Oh.
Hit him, hit him. That's
Hey,
it.
Dave. Good fish.
Ah,
Hell yeah.
it's a dewy.
Good fish too.
That's a good one. Excellent. Right, that's a good fish, mate. Now you watch Andy's rod will buckle over now. Just keep tension on it, mate, because those hooks, small barbs. Probably I'd say 8 kilo.
No Davey. No Davey.
Oh, that's a good one. Might be 10.
Oh, a bit bigger.
Yeah. And Dave's very well practiced in being soft on the fish.
Yeah.
Very
Cool,
well.
calm and collected.
He is.
Nah, I reckon. Yeah, it's a good one.
That's a good one,
Same
mate.
size I'm going.
Yeah. There's another one down there. I can see him on the sounder. Good fish, Dave. It's starting to float now. Starting to float like a sack of potatoes. Oh, got colour. Got colour. It's a floater.
We have collar, it's a floaty. It's a floaty floater.
Oh, ho,
It's a
ho,
goodie,
ho, ho.
Davey!
Look at that.
God, don't hurt!
It's just a female. Light of colour on it. So the females are a bit small.
Oh yeah.
They're not. It's about 10. There you go.
Nope, Davey. Nope, Davey.
Right in the lip.
Oh, I've got a few problems here.
Well done.
Do you want a photo with it, mate? What? Still got. Looks good. There's fish down there, mate. I can see them all over the sounder.
Quite handle it.
Yeah, no, on top.
On top.
Yep.
Just make sure I got it.
Just not happening.
No. Not sure if I'm in it though. If you haven't seen our previous videos on Shinkai Jimmy, make sure you check them out. It's a great way to preserve your catch.
There we go.
Hey, you got it in there now.
Yeah. Didn't like that one.
You watch the colour change. See how it just goes pale?
Yeah.
Look at its eyes. See how the eyes, the pupils just go bloop. Alright, you wash. We can put that on ice now. Alright, we'll take out those water bottles and fill it up with water. Here, fill it up with water and take out those water bottles. So, bending around, so it's in there. There we go.
Ah, found it.
Just have to give it a bit of push.
Look at the muscles.
Yeah. You watch, see how the goo come out? That's all the spinal fluid. Alright, you want to give it a quick wash and we'll chuck that on ice as well. That fish span will last 3 weeks in the fridge now.
Straight in the
In the fridge, not the freezer.
Not the freezer, fridge, yeah. This is why my boat's always messy.
Oh, well, that's a good problem to have. That's a good problem to have.
Watch your feet. Right, go the other way. Yeah. We'll fit them in. I just got to get water in it. If you can fill out that bucket, and just chuck some more water in it. Trying to. You can brain core them, but I don't like doing it because it's messy. I'm just trying to get it again. All right, let's start. Which trajectory that way? Just had it. It kicked because I got it, but flipping over. Bloody annoying. Just when you get it. There we go, got it. But you see how far it goes down, look.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Mm. No, it is now. That's alright. Oh, I can't
No,
get
it's a Dewey. I'm going Dewey.
I think it might be a Dewey, eh? It's just bucking though. Look at it buck.
I don't know. I'm a bit. No, I'm going pinky. Yeah, I'm going pinky.
I'm not making any much line on it, eh?
Pinky. No, Dave, having a PP, mate.
I think this is a big Dewey.
Oh, it's got to be a Dewey. They're not a big. It's just an angry Dewey. Angry Dewey. He's not happy.
Yeah, it's not happy, whatever it is.
He's not happy.
I thought it was a pinky the way it was bucking. No idea.
Like a pinky. You can't take a Dewey there.
No, it could be a Sambo. I think it might be a Sambo.
No, Sambo is going like a steam going.
Nah, it's a Dewey. It's going out.
It's floating now. Maybe it is a Dewey.
Dewey.
The way it was bucking.
Yeah, it's a Dewey.
Whoa, it's going to be a big bugger.
Good one. Same bubbles. I think it's bubbles. Nope.
Nope, it's not a Dewey.
No.
It's a Stingray. Haha, it's a Stingray.
Oh no.
Oh well. I'll go with solid. Look at the sight. That's a good one.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm on it up.
Nice.
Fish there.
Yep, good fish.
Oh yeah. Pinky there.
Dewy.
Dewy.
That's dewy.
That's a jury.
Winding up time. Good fish. Doing what it's supposed to do, mate.
Hopefully not a stingray again. Mate, like I said, I haven't caught stingrays in years and years, like 10 years, and then had 2 in like a few months. It's just nuts.
That's what it is sometimes, mate.
Yeah. Probably a 7-8 kilo dewy, I'd say.
Mate,
6, 7.
mate, fish is the fish, mate. I'm not fucking greedy. Not anymore, anyway. Used to be.
Actually,
I'm changing to grow up.
circling. What is it? Maybe a decent snapper.
Whatever it is. Fish.
Yeah, a sambo.
Is it?
Sambo.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
mate.
That's annoying.
Yeah, 60.
Yeah, it'd be 60.
I reckon it's 60. It's definitely over 60.
Alright. Drop down, man. There's something blobby there.
What's that, mate? Hey, Dave. Go on, buddy. Yeah, no, you got this. Oh, yeah, no, you got that. Alright. Get mine back out. You can have a drop with that, eh? Sure. Well, alright, if I hook up, you're taking it, okay? Nah, that's how we're rolling. Nah, that's how we're rolling, Dave.
It's not taking drag.
Is it?
It's not. I'm calling it for a small pink.
That'll do, mate.
Small, probably undersized.
Ah, that's what we don't want.
Yeah.
Calling quits?
No, not yet. Wait till that's it. Like big arches down there.
Oh.
It's too late now. What we got here? Yeah, pinky.
No, you don't know.
I don't know if it's size though. What does it have to be? 50, you know?
Yeah. Big fucking.
It'd be close.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of good readings there. Can we have a winner?
Oh yeah, it's 51, 52.
What do you reckon, Dave? Bad size. Yeah, let's call it quits.
Are they 55?
Huh?
Yeah, 50s. 50s for Sabah.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me.
So these fish have been left in the esky overnight. Let Andy and Dave keep the bigger ones because I don't need too much more Dhufish. Still got some from last season. This will do for me for this season. Okay, so Andy and Dave took the bigger ones. I didn't really have a need for it, so I just kept one Dewey for me and my family. This little pinky, my grandparents love pink snapper, so that'll be going to them. I'll fill it up for them. Now, don't discredit the old Skippy. I'm using this for craybait, but sashimi, it's bloody delicious, it really is. So if you're into your sashimi, raw fish, ceviche, all that sort of stuff, this is the real deal. That's going to be craybait or jewbait. And then we got a nice little sambo, which typically I'll keep one every now and again for my dog, like I do dog treats, and you would have seen that in a previous video, but today I'll be chopping it up into cutlets, and then that will be going for craybait as well. Alright, so let's get into it, eh? Alright, first I want to talk knives. If you're chopping cutlets, a lot of people use the big blades and stuff. This is just a single bevel Japanese steel knife. This will cut through bone better than any knife that you have at home. So, as you can see, straight through. Yeah, Skippy's full of roe. Sorry, there's a bit of wind around this morning. So I'll do it again. You can see, just straight through the bone. You don't need to find the joins or anything. So if you want to do cutlets on fish, I recommend you get a single bevel, and you'll have no problem cutting it up. Okay, what is a single bevel? So most knives you have angled double bevel, European knives particularly. And say you got a 20 degrees, that's 10 degrees each side, to 20 degrees total knife angle. With a single bevel, it's a straight with one. Now what that means is you go twice as sharp, basically. So say you had 10 degrees with a 90 degree angle, it's a 10 degrees cut. Sorry, just waiting for a passing car. Okay, so when you got a 10 degrees cut, and the Japanese steel, it needs to be Japanese carbon steel. The reason is because it is hard and it doesn't dull that edge. So with 10 degrees, I haven't sharpened this since I went to Japan, which is over almost 2 years ago now. And it will hold its edge for that long, but not only that, it'll cut through bone a lot easier. And this is what the Japanese use as well. Helps if you got a hard table. Just like that. Now I didn't go through the join, it went straight through the spine, and this is a pretty decent sambo, right? So these are going to be great craybait. Head. And what I'll do with this, there we go, a decent bag of craybait for the next few days. Now if you're wondering what brand, this is a Tojiro Pro, and I'm not sponsored. I just found these in Japan when I was over there, and they weren't too over the top in price, but also were a great steel. So, and they're all full body steel as well, so very durable. I don't know who sells them over in Japan. They're very popular in the fishing industry, so easy to find. I just find here in Australia we just have double bevel. I don't understand why. If you can actually fill it with one of those, it's a lot more effective. I find it a little bit difficult because the blade tracks instead of going straight, because it has a tendency to dig into one way, which is great if you want a straight cut, say you're cutting up sushi or something like that, or sashimi I should say. Now the snapper this time of year should be pretty good quality. They're not breeding yet, and they're starting to get ready for breeding, so they're nice and they should have good fat content. This one probably won't because it's an offshore one, but still, just something to think about. When's a good time to catch snapper? I say spring. To be honest, leave them alone in summer. So none of this fish is going to go to waste. It's all going to be craybait, the frames, the heads, everything.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing
So again, it's a lot easier if you find the joins. So if you can, we'll just go straight through. But you don't need to with these knives. Just cuts through bone. No worries at all. Except skin maybe. That went straight through the skull, by the way. Now always make sure that you have no fresh water touch any skin. It's alright if you're on any fillet, sorry. Make sure you have fresh water never touch any flesh. Now wind's blowing this way, so it's alright. Now the reason why you don't let the fresh water touch the flesh is because there's chlorine and other chemicals in our drinking water which can actually deteriorate the flesh. Now to get the most out of your jewfish, a couple of things. You got wings and you have the air bladder, and if they're in breeding season you can get the roe. But also there's the cheeks, so we'll extract all of this today and I'll show you how you can get the most out of your catch. Now a good little tip is if you're filleting your fish and sometimes it's hard to get a grip on the skin, if you cut a little slot in there like that, gives you a little finger hole that you can grip on. So as you start to pull away the fish from the fillet, get access to the bone, the backbone, you can actually just lift it away, start from the back, work your way forward. So I'll show you from a different angle. You can see it just acts as a nice little leverage for you to just pull away without slipping, and you can get nice and close to those bones and that backbone, not leaving anything on the fillet. When first time filleters, just take your time, roll the fillet away, and you'll see as you follow the rib cage down, it will just come off. Just like that. Alright, so that's one fillet, and you can see all the bones across it. No meat left on it. Do the other side.
Get some power, don't be f***ing sour. Take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and f*** all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm f***ed off at these.
So again, if you want a nice little grippy, just cut a little slot. And look at that, finger straight through. And that's not going anywhere, and then you can sort of work your way back, pull it away. So I've cut across the top of the fish, and now I'm working my way back.
We're all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now.
There's a second fillet. Alright, we'll do the wings, cheek and on that in a moment. Now we'll fillet this, skin this, sorry. And you see that's whole when you're skinning plays a really easy part. And the beauty about this time of year, hopefully that comes through. Okay, so coming in spring into summer, what I find is these fish are starting to fatten up. Okay, so you can see the fat ladled through it. This is starting to fatten up and ready for breeding season. This time of year is the best time to start catching your dewies, your pinkies and all those summer breeding fish. They're getting ready for breeding, and this fish, I can tell you, is the best time to harvest your fish is like October, November. Obviously within laws, and I think probably October is probably the best. Now I've cut that hole, so look, just goes through nice and easy. Helps you just fillet nice and cleanly. You'll see this fillet as well, and I'll show you something as well. So nice fat, but also on this knife it's very greasy. That's from all the fat melting on it. If you think of Wagyu fat, that's what it's like. Okay, we'll bring you in closer for this. I'll go get a different knife as well, and we'll do the wings and the cheeks and then the air bladder. First we'll do the cheeks. So the cheeks are a nice fatty bit in here, a nice soft spot in here. If you feel around, you'll feel that there's bone that runs around, and it usually comes a good place to start. Just come above the corner of the jaw there, then sort of run your knife around. You'll feel it up into the top of the head, like see it follows this gill line, and then run around. I'm just going to turn the head a bit so get a better angle on it, not just with the camera. Just keep running around. Sometimes these scales can be a bit of a pain in the neck. And just like that. There's your, and that's all bone. You can get in the back end of there as well, but that's a nice little cheek off a dewey. Now, it doesn't look like much, but on the bigger fish it's well more worthwhile. A couple of the cheeks, I can tell you right now, it'd be a good meal for a little kid. So okay, let's do the other side now. Right, feel that soft spot. Then you can go in. I like going in from just behind the jaw. Follow it around, level with the jaw. Now try and make it vertical cuts through here, and then go on an angle cut through here. Okay, and then another angle cut through across the top of the eye. And then you'll see start to come away. You can just follow it down. You'll see a nice little cheek. Okay, now we've extracted the cheeks. Let's start to look at the wings. Right, I've done this in another video, but I'm going to show everybody again. So you'll see that there's a bone that overlaps like that on top. Okay, so what you want to do is get underneath that bone, come forward of it, and you'll see it separates. Cut down behind it, then follow it down. Depending on your wings, follow them across the top of the rib cage like that. Now once you've done that, run your knife along follow the gill plate, and then what you'll find is that this will just pull away. And you just pull away the gut cavity, follow this around to and this will go right to the vent at the back, and then stretch it out. Okay, and then we do the same on the other side. So again, if you just lift that gill plate sorry, I'll try and get a better angle. And you'll see that bone, get behind it, lift it up, cut forward it, and follow it back down around it. Then follow the gill plate like that. Then you can just pull it away, cutting across the top of the ribs like that. Now, last incisions is around the vent, so you find where the vent is, cut around there to the other side, and that'll pull away like this. Okay, and then all you need to do is cut through here as forward as you can get underneath the gills, and that's your perfect wings. Now these are great for barbecues. You just leave all the scales and everything on, because that just peels off later when it's cooked anyway. Like coating this in herbs and spices, salt and pepper, and really just checking it down. You can put on a smoker even, but get some nice char marks on there. This section of, sorry about the plane, because this section of the fish is actually quite fatty, it's quite forgiving, and you got this layer of sinew that sits over the top of it that keeps a lot of the moisture in. You can actually go pretty hard on this if you want in terms of temps, and crisp up these fins as well. These are nice and crunchy if you crisp them up, and quite nice to eat as well. So that's the wings of this jewfish. Okay, next is the air bladder. So the air bladder is in the gut cavity, so you have to cut away all this and pull away the stomach. Now this fish, I believe, spewed up all its stomach contents, but there is something in there, so we'll have a quick look, I think. So this is to explain the anatomy of the fish. This is the fish's liver, quite large. These are her ovaries, and these will start getting full of eggs towards summer. So right now she's focused on feeding, like you saw in the fillets, quite fat. And then you've got pancreas, and so to get access to the air bladder, what I like to do is just cut this away, cut away the stomach. And let's have a look what she's got in her stomach, eh? Haha, she's been eating our baits off our bottom meats. That's what she's been doing. I think this might have been the one that Andy had a bite and thought it was mine that I caught, but I think this might have been the one. As you can see, it's taken, that looks like a calamari, which is one of our baits that we use, so she's definitely been eating our baits. Alright, so we'll get this out of the way. So you can see the air bladder, it just runs along the back. Now, jewfish are actually pretty easy to find on the sounder typically because of this air bladder is quite large and quite strong and thick. It's like a leather, but what it is really just is fat. And if you air fry this or deep fry it, it's bloody delicious. So you want to get most of it out. You want to run along the sides here. Get a really sharp knife because this stuff is a bit awkward to cut. I'll get my other knife, which is a bit sharper. And if you want, you can just pull it. It's a lot easier sometimes. because it just tears, but you want to kind of guide it as nice and close as you can to the back of the fish. Now the air bladder is what holds the fish buoyant and upright in the water, and is what is the biggest problem when we pull them from depths, you know, say 50 meters or so. This gas expands and actually forces the stomach, and a lot of pressure on the stomach and gut contents that actually damage the fish internals, and they can internally bleed or not survive. And that's why, you know, it's advised not to return these fish, because unless you're an expert, it's very hard to tell whether the fish will survive or not after it being caught and lifted from those depths. So let's just go through here. I'm going to cut a nice little guiding line and then tear it, and then we'll do the same over here. Alright, so you can see left pretty much nothing of that air bladder on. So that's the air bladder. What I like to do is I'll clean this up under fresh water and cut away these sort of fleshy bits, and then salt it, leave it just to air dry in the fridge for a few hours or overnight, and then cut it into sections like cubes or whatever. Don't do it as a whole piece, as it curls up on itself. But yeah, chuck it in the air fryer for say 20 minutes, and that thing will taste like pork, especially if you've got salt on it. Pork crackling, promise ya. As you can see, very little effort cut through. Now these frames, you can actually, there's quite a lot of meat on it still, especially as you're trying to cut around the backbone here. It's a bit hard to get really nice and tight, so there's a little bit on there, but not much. Okay, so, but yeah, this, you can actually get a lot of this stuff off and make ceviche with it. Chuck that in some acid like lemon juice and some salt and pepper, and it's really great. Alternatively, you can chuck this on the barbie with your wings, and I'll tell you what, cover it in salt and pepper and herbs and spices. Just go down a treat as well, and you just pick it off the bone. As we all know, when you cook meat with bone, tastes heaps better, same like a steak. But what I like to do is use these heads for a fish stock. So the way you do that is by getting the gills out first and foremost. Now gills contain quite a lot of toxins and off flavors, especially if you're trying to make a fish stock. So fortunately this fish has suffered a bit of rigor mortis, so we're just going to stretch it out and get access to this piece in here. Then all you do is cut. What I like to do is just twist the knife to pull it away. Just cut in there like that. You can use tin snips if you got them, because this join, the bottom of the jaw, is actually quite strong. Okay, so once you've cut it there, you'll notice that it exposes this section of the fish. Now this is where, as the fish eats, these sections here, they've got like really raspy teeth, and this is where it grinds the fish as they're swallowing, compresses it before it goes into the stomach. And also, whatever goes through here is not going to come out. Like these are all one way facing. But once you got it to this point, the idea is that you just cut along here, and you'll see it start to come away. I'll try and, it's a bit awkward with the camera, sorry. So those are progressively cut, see? You just follow it along the backbone, and eventually what you'll find is that it just pulls away like that. And those gills, try and avoid putting in your stocks. If you cook this head up now, I tell you what, it'd be the best stock you've ever had. And if you wanted to, after you've boiled it, you can take the jaw bones out and make a nice little trophy for yourself, which I sometimes do. Also in here, this is where the ear bones of the fish are, up in this section. Mulloway have quite prolific ones, as you probably know, the jewels. And yeah, this is like what the fisheries are after. So they'll get in here, I don't know if they crush it, but they'll extract them, take some aging of the fish to understand how old this fish is, and great data for the fisheries. Now this may be a little bit gruesome for those, but what I wanted to do is just show you what the ear bones look like out of a jewfish. So there is one there, and I think I damaged it a bit getting it out, but that's what they look like. They're a bit different to the rest of the bone. It's quite more dense, more like gem feel, like ivory or something. And that's what they look for, and they look for how many layers there are in there to tell the age of the fish. A bit like a tree bark. Now, what I also wanted to say, so they sit in here. I can feel the other one in there, which is just down here. I'll try and get it out. So I'll cut this head in half. I wanted to show a few concepts. Alright, there's the other one. Oh no, I haven't damaged it at all then. Alright, so they're the two ear bones out of this jewfish, a female. I would say approximately 9 kilo, maybe 10. I haven't weighed it. I'm not always about weighing fish. So they'll cut those and see how many layers there are, and that'll tell the age of the fish. So typically the eye will sit in here in this location. If you wanted to ikijimi, you can actually, there's an optical nerve that goes straight into the brainal cavity through there. You can actually ikijimi through the eye, but it's a bit gruesome, and also you need to poke a bit of a hole. But this is where the brain is up in here, and which is 45, so that eye will sit here. Like I said, it's 45 degrees from the eye usually, so 45 degrees if this was level, and you'll get it straight in there and kill the fish. Now if you get a nice angle like this with your sorry about my gruesome fingers, but if you get a nice angle like this when it comes through here, it'll go straight into the spinal cord and then come through the top of the spinal cord through there, which is, it's hard to see, but there is a little nerve canal through here. Through here, and that's where this is the actual main nerve, that soft jelly like white slide substance. So that's the main nerve that comes through the top of the spine, just straight through there. So look, it's really easy to ikijimi these. If you come across the top of the eye and follow a line trajectory through here, they'll guide you straight into that nerve canal, and then you can come straight through there, and it's your fish will be shinkai and tastes a lot better, and also lasts a lot better, longer in your fridge. So I hope that information was useful for you. So again, eye socket, go through there. This is where the ear bones live as well. Top of that into the nerve canal, and you'll go straight down there, which is across the top of the spine, and comes out through there and runs along the fish, which you can see there. See that little hole, and that's where that nerve canal goes, straight down there. So think of it as a bit of a different concept. When you shinkai your fish, instead of just vac sealing your fish and put them in the freezer as soon as possible like most people, what you can do with these fillets that I've got today is I can actually leave these on a plate in the fridge, and they'll last in there for 2 to 3 weeks easily. So with them being in the fridge, it doesn't change the texture. When you put things in the freezer, the water molecules expand, and that's why you get chewier fish that's come out of the freezer. Now if you don't put these fillets in the freezer, just leave them in the fridge on a plate, cover them of course, and these things will last in there for 3 weeks. And as you need it, you can cut some off maybe every few days, because you don't want to eat fish every day. I find it gets a bit boring and bland after a while, so after a few days I'll have a meal with my family, cut some off. After a few more days, cut some off. After a few more days, cut some off. And then by that stage you pretty much used most of your fish, right? So it just saves you freezer space, number one, also maintains the texture of the fish, makes it taste better, and in my opinion it's a really great way of getting the most out of your fish without putting it in the freezer. And then all these other bits like the wings and stuff, I'll freeze for a barbecue weekend. And you know, I'm going to just go do this air bladder crackle right now because it is nice. It's like crackle but better, probably better for you as well. And I am going to backpack those snappers, and I'm going to give them my grandfather, who I'm sure will enjoy those, and he can use them as he sees fit. So look, I hope that information was really useful for you. It was a great day on the water. Hope you enjoyed it, Andy and Dave. I'm sure you did. I know Andy was frothing. It's been like 3 months. He's been in hospital, like I said earlier, and it was really great to see him out in the water, have some fun. He loves this fishing just as much, if not more, than what I do. So, and Dave is an old-time friend. Believe it or not, I used to go fishing with that guy when I was a toddler out in his little tinny in Coburn Sound, chasing Taylor and Skippy and things like that. So it's really good to go fishing with some mates like that and catch up on old times and talk about what's going on in each other's lives. A really good time to just talk about those things that you normally don't talk about with your friends and family because you got so much going on. So I'm going to pack all this up and I'm going to make some air bladder crackle. And I'm not going to put it in this video, but there is another previous video on that if you want to watch it, which I'll put up somewhere up the top. Also, don't forget to buy some merch. Got some cool merch in our merch store. Got Dhufish, Taylor, and Squid shirts. So really good punny shirts and all original. Had an artist do them up for me. So really cool shirts. They're good quality, and I've got them at a really cheap price for you, so that way you don't bust your pocket, and those kids out there watching can afford it with some pocket money if they wish to support the channel. Leave some comments down below. Let us know what you think of the new style of videos, new intro, new outro. Trying to use the laptop to edit some of these videos has been a very difficult learning curve for me, so bear with me. I will get better, I promise, and we'll try and shorten them up and make them more entertaining and more educational for you guys. So stick with us. It's practice makes perfect, and we'll get better with this. We're not quite as advanced as those other YouTubers out there who've been doing it for a number of years, okay? So we've just over a year of doing this, and I just appreciate the support that you've given us so far to date. So thank you, and we'll catch you in the next episode at WA Fishing.